Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Joe. I'm a refugee in Thailand. I'm sorry, my English is not good. If you don't understand, please turn on the subtitles. 2 years ago, due to I support the Hong Kong protest, I was being arrested and imprisoned by China government in Shanghai. And then I can't get a passport to leave China, so the government refused to let me leave China. So I posted my experience on Reddit, it's a website, and I asking some suggestion, and some people suggested me to leave China by cross border, and then I didn't. I fear being arrested again, and I fear being imprisoned again. So I get some help by internet and cross border and arrive to Thailand by myself. I get some donation on internet, but I cross border by myself, so long distance, and then I get the refugee status from UNHCR and become refugee. I want to inform you some situation about myself, and I want to tell you how UNHCR and the American Embassy treats with the refugee. When I leave China, I think I can get some help from American Embassy or UNHCR because the American always blame China every day. From Monday to Sunday, the American always blame China for human rights. For Hong Kong, for Uyghur, and for Tiananmen, many human rights problem in China. And I think maybe the American will help. And I get in touch with the American consulate in Chengdu. It's a waste city. It's a waste city in China. I get the consulate worker, the Christian, an American consulate worker cover for human rights and for freedom of religion. Okay, office, but I more like to call this embassy say office is worker because they are very badly. The American they don't want to do anything to refugee. They blame China, but they just like they blame Nazi Germany. The American will never do anything to help the Jewish refugee. They are liars, hypocritical to core. It's amazing. They blame China, but they don't want to help the people who are being persecuted by China. I don't understand why. It's amazing. And I want to tell you, the UNHCR and don't provide any food and shelter in Thailand. I never get any help from United States Embassy and from the UNHCR. No food, no shelter, no any help. And I have a question. I can't get a passport. And then I can't use my Chinese bank card. That means I can't support myself in Thailand. So I become homeless people in Thailand. Sometimes I have no shelter. I don't know where can I sleep. Sometimes I have no food. I was being hungry. One day, 2 days, 4 days, even 1 week. I have no shelter, so I become homeless people. So I should find a place for sleep. So sometimes I will ask help from church, and the church told me, okay, maybe you can sleep at Starbucks. Yes, of course. I sleep at Starbucks for a while, maybe for 10 minutes, and the Starbucks worker will tell me, okay, I'm sorry, you shouldn't live here. I don't know where can be raised. I become dirty because I have no place to take a shower. I have no poor. I become the poor because I can't use my Chinese bank card. I become uncle because I have no shelter, so I always I keep hung out on the street with sunshine. You know, I'm tired, and no place to rest, and no food. I become uncle because uh, I become the miserable people, and I call American embassy, and I call the UNHCR. They will tell me, I'm sorry, we can't help. It's just like a catch-22. This is a story. This is a novel. This is a novel. Then like catch-22. I'm waiting more than 1 year for refugee status. When I go to UNHCR, they told me, firstly, you should register, and then you should waiting for very long time, and then you can get one card, and that will show you are become a refugee. And I waiting more than 1 year, and I can't get any help. No food, no shelter. The UNHCR will don't provide anything. And then the American embassy will don't do anything. When I asking help from the American embassy in Bangkok, they will tell me, oh, you can go to the UNHCR, you can ask help from UNHCR. Amazing, just amazing. I don't know why. If American blame China, that is because America wants to show it's different with China. But I think American is no different with China, and I think American is more bad than China. I don't know. At least China will provide food and shelter with some people, but American will never do anything for the refugee. I escaped from China persecution, and the American will not do anything. They just provide lip service. They will not do anything. I don't know why the people will trust the Americans. The American aliens like Europe or the Australia and Canada don't trust the American because it's not because only because Trump. It's because all Americans. The Americans liars. The Americans just care about this safe, but I don't know. I don't know why I should experience like this. I feel very angry. I need to apologize from United States. They will never do anything. They will never do anything for the people who are being persecuted by China. Not only me, but also Hong Kongers and Uyghurs. In Thailand, they have many Uyghurs. They escaped from China. They were being arrested by Thai government because they crossed border. And I meet with the human rights organization. This organization joined to rescue the Uyghurs. And the organization told me the American embassy never want to help these Uyghurs. It's amazing. I can say American government blame China every day from Monday to Sunday, but just like American can blame Nazi Germany, but the American never want to help the Jewish refugee. This is my experience. I escaped from China government, and then I become homeless people. I have no food and no shelter. More than 1 year in Burma, in Thailand. Amazing, really amazing. Americans nice. Don't try. Please, if you come from Europe or from Hong Kong, from Taiwan, from Japan, or from the Australia, please don't trust them. They can't be trusted. They are nice. They the people's actions and the people's word is different. It's very different. Thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you very much.